The logical way of thinking is that you can't make a lot of money until you have been in business for a long period of time. That you can't charge premium prices because you are not that experienced yet. Or you think in terms of linear growth. The more followers you have, the more money you make. The majority of people start out with a beginner's mindset because they have conditioned themselves to believe that they are not there yet. So they have labeled their business, their identity as just a new thing. It's just a hobby. It won't make money for a long time. And guess what is reflected back to them in their 3D? Exactly that. But if you understand quantum physics, there are multiple realities happening at the same time. There is a version of you who is a multi-6, 7-figure coach and entrepreneur. You just need to learn how to tap into that. So I'm going to break this down for you. Quantum physics has shown us that at a subatomic level, everything is energy. You, me, the screen, your desires, it is all made of vibrating particles. Even the things that seem solid are mostly empty space. So in other words, we are not solid beings in a fixed world. We are energetic beings in a field of infinite potential. This field is often referred to as the quantum field or the field of infinite possibilities. In this field, every version of reality already exists, including the version of you who's already wealthy, who is already in love, in her dream body, living her dream life. What you currently see in your physical reality, the 3D, is just a reflection of past thoughts, beliefs, and energy. It is not the truth. It's just what you have been previously aligned with. And if you keep reacting to it, you are locking yourself into the same version over and over again. Reacting to your current reality reinforces it. Responding from your desired reality collapses time. When you tune your energy, your thoughts, your emotions, and actions to the version of yourself who already has it, you are essentially aligning with a new timeline. The quantum field responds to frequency, not effort. So when you hold the frequency of the reality that you desire, even if your 3D doesn't match yet, you begin to shift realities, and that is called quantum leaping. Your followers, your likes, your views, they are not a reflection of what is possible for you, right? They are simply feedback from a past version of you. If you keep looking at your engagement and assuming no one's buying, I need to lower my prices, or I shouldn't sell again because people will get annoyed, right? You are tuning into a frequency that keeps you stuck in the exact reality that you are trying to leave. You are anchoring into the timeline of nothing is working, instead of becoming the version of you who is already fully booked, already sold out, scrolls and scrolls of payment notifications coming through, right? Cashing in multiple 5-figure days. The 6, 7-figure version of you isn't obsessing over likes or questioning if her prices are too high. She's not afraid to sell. She's not tweaking her content to please imaginary haters, right? She moves from belief. She creates from embodiment. She is loud. She's screaming from the rooftops about her offers because she knows her work changes lives. And ironically, when you become her now, the evidence, so the clients, the sales, the testimonials, the loyal community shows up after, right? Not before. Vanity metrics, likes, followers, views are the noisiest part of the 3D. They are what the ego wants to obsess over. But in the quantum realm, they are irrelevant. You can have 10K likes and no sales. You can have 1 like and a 10K client. Energy, not numbers, is what converts. Vanity metrics are a distraction from your actual power. They keep you chasing validation instead of embodying your vision. They convince you to perform instead of be. You are not magnetic because of how many people follow you. You are magnetic because of how fully you are embodying your truth. A small, activated, intimate audience can buy everything you offer. A large, disengaged audience won't buy a thing if your energy is off. So you want to stop obsessing over more and you want to start calibrating to depth, presence, and potency. Your job is to hold the frequency, not chase metrics. Your responsibility isn't to force people to like you. It is to hold the energetic blueprint of the version of you who's already being paid, seen, and supported at your highest level. Your content is an energetic transmission. The more you focus on likes, the more you dilute your signal. Vanity metrics are the 3D's attempt to seduce you back into scarcity, self-doubt, and performing. But your future self, she's not checking her stats every hour. She's too busy going about her day, enjoying her life, creating and sharing what lights her up. She's too busy channeling downloads, ideas, nudges, and pulls that come in. And she trusts that this is where all the abundance, the impact, the support, and the community will build from. So I'm going to share with you a few personal examples. In my first holistic fitness coaching business, I got paid $2,500 for a private coaching client. But this was within 6 weeks of going online. I didn't work my way up incrementally. I didn't price it under $100, then sell that, then price it in the few hundreds, then sell that, then price it to $1,000. I went from no offer to creating a $2,500 offer, and multiple people bought. And at one point, I made $20K in 1 week. And at the time, I had 1,000 followers on Instagram. And to the normal person, this doesn't make sense. How can you have 1,000 followers and be making $20K a week? And in my mindset and coaching business, my first offer was $4,000. I sold it within 2 weeks of starting my business. And it came from a girl who DM'd me expressing her interest in wanting to work with me. And guess how many followers I had on that account? 30 followers. And guess what I did after selling just one $4,000 offer? I decided to up the price to $15,000. And immediately, 3 people bought. I didn't perceive myself as a beginner. I didn't price myself as a beginner. I didn't talk, I didn't create content, I didn't sell like a beginner. What I did was set up my business where my offers and my prices reflected the multi-6-figure version of myself. Let me clarify. This was me starting from zero clients, new businesses, to me selling multiple 4-5-figure offers, creating 3 6-figure online businesses. Because I had this mindset, because I operated from this energy, it did not matter how many followers I had, my engagement, my stats, or how long I was in business for. I decided I was already a multi-6-figure coach, and women around the world were investing thousands of dollars to learn from me. And because I released all limiting beliefs around metrics about linear growth and stopped thinking realistically, guess what happened? How much and how fast I was earning became unrealistic to 99.9% of not only new entrepreneurs, but existing entrepreneurs who've been in the game for years. I started outperforming them. And I started this YouTube channel in December. And within 60 days, I made multiple 4 figures. Not through the YouTube partnership program. I'm not even monetized yet. But through my offers. And at the time, I had less than 1,000 followers within 60 days. Less than 1,000 followers, and I was making multiple 4 figures per month. And this is just from my YouTube audience. It doesn't even include my audience coming from Instagram. So what you need to focus on is, number 1, create a product suite and offers targeted and priced in a way that reflects your dream income, not your current circumstance. Right? Your reality will catch up and start reflecting your dream lifestyle, your dream income, your dream business when you start showing up as your future self. Number 2, you need to ignore your views, your subscribers, your followers, your likes, your dislikes, even your hate comments, right? Anything that will trigger you to believe that you are not doing it right. Because I can tell you, people are always watching. They are watching behind the scenes and they are not commenting. They are not giving you any validation, but they are at the precipice of investing in you. But most of the time, you are the one who is wishy-washy, right? You will stop selling. You will stop showing up because you keep letting your 3D win. And this wishy-washy energy is what causes them to not pull the trigger. You need to continue to show up like everybody is clapping. People are buying at every single second of the day. The comment section is flooded with your loyal community. And you bet your ass this is how your business thrives. This is how the sales will flood through and they will not stop. And number 3, you want to focus on creating content that is in pure alignment with your authentic self. You want to speak from your soul. Your energy behind your content is the marketing. It is the pitch. It is the impact. It is what makes people pull the trigger. Potency is everything. How you activate someone, the power and the intention behind your message is the algorithm. You become the algorithm, meaning that everything and everyone is in favor of you. Your 3D is now moving the pieces to reflect your new identity, your movements, your thoughts. Every version of you exists right now. The version of you who's making $0 in a business, the version of you who just made her first sale, the version of you who eats 6 figures per month in her business. Which identity are you going to tap into? If you want illogical results in your business, you need to operate from the quantum field, which holds infinite possibilities and realities. If you operate from the 3D, you will only get as far as linear, logical, and realistic growth. And over here, we ain't about baby steps, right? We ain't about hustling and grinding for years and years and years. We are here to collapse time in our bougie, wealthy, hot, and sexy era in our prime years. So if you are wanting to learn more about how you can use quantum physics and manifestation to start, grow, and scale your business to replace your 9-to-5 the fastest and the least resistant way possible, my Get Paid to Exist course is where it is at. If you haven't started your business, this course will teach you exactly how to create offers that are aligned to your passions and your skill sets. How to create content, sell, and operate from your future self so that your 3D starts reflecting the reality that you are broadcasting. We touch on when and how to use masculine and feminine energy, how to tap into your life force energy, how to access flow state from idea creation to publish at lightning speed with content creation. I go through how to create long and short form content across multiple social media platforms. If you always wanted to be a YouTuber, a content creator, an online coach, and have financial freedom, this is literally my life's work poured into this course. I'm so excited for the women who have already joined, and I cannot wait to congratulate and celebrate the women who are ready to bet on themselves and go all in on their dreams. The link to enroll at pre-sale price is down below, and I'll see you ladies in my next video.